Today is May 12th. This is The View with Catherine Chang. Today's topics are Taiwan's battle of WHA and Carrie Lam's red bag. First, I want to talk about Taiwan's battle of WHA. WHA is coming up, and the debate on May 18th about Taiwan being able to attend WHA as observer or not is heating up. I think China will be the biggest resistance. Why do I say that? I have 3 points to observe. First, currently, 13 countries really support Taiwan's involvement as an observer. These countries include Palau, Nicaragua, Eswatini, etc. However, China still opposes it. Second, why invited Taiwan before? WHO Principal Legal Officer Stephen Solomon said, during the year 2009 till 2016, Taiwan attended WHA as Chinese Taipei, which is under the agreement of China. However, China will not agree now. Why? Because China requires Taiwan to accept 92 consonants. And actually, the President Tsai will say no, because the Chinese version of the 92 consensus is one China, one interpretation. And that interpretation only is People's Republic of China, PRC. So President Tsai will not accept it, and neither Taiwanese people will accept it. Third, even worse, Xi Jinping implied that 92 consensus is Taiwan's version of one country, two systems on January 2nd last year. And actually, it's the same concept as how he really treated Hong Kong. And the big arrest and the police beating innocent people and all the chaos. Looking at the condition of Hong Kong, Taiwan will never accept this. Well, about the Carrie Lam's red bag. Why am I talking about Carrie Lam's red bag? Because Hong Kong police arrested over 200 people on Mother's Day, including a 30-year-old citizen, journalist, and also some children. Well, you know, when all the mothers were crying, Carrie Lam posed a present her husband and 2 sons gave her. It's a bloody red luxury bag. And some people said, actually, the whole thing, maybe the bag is Prada or Louis Vuitton. Well, I don't know, and I don't care about it. I shouldn't say, I don't care about it. And she is even, wrote it that the Hong Kongers' Mother's Day in 2020. Do take care, our friends. Well, how ironic. Hong Kong people commented that Carrie Lam's bag, Hong Kong people's blood. It is hard to imagine for me how Carrie Lam, as a mother herself, will order police to arrest citizens on Mother's Day. What's wrong with her? I feel sorry for Hong Kong. How can we trust one country, two systems? In Hong Kong, there's only like one country, one system, and that is the Chinese Communist Party system. God bless Hong Kong. God bless Taiwan. Here are the top stories. Today, we have 0 confirmed cases, and that means no domestic infection for 30 consecutive days. And for the latest WHO press conference, WHO Principal Legal Officer Stephen Solomon said, he really said something about the issue related to Taiwan. He said, to put it crisply, I don't know why he used crisply, it makes me think of the potato chip. Anyway, he said, to put it crisply, Director General only extend invitations when it is clear that member states supported to do so, and that Director Generals have a mandate, a basis to do so. And actually, he said that today, however, the situation is not the same. Instead of clear support, there are divergent views among member states, and no basis, therefore, no mandate for a Director General to extend an invitation. Well, Solomon said that the divergent views, but I think it should be singular. It's just a country, one country, that has divergent view. It's not views, it's a view. And that is China, isn't it? And German intelligence service found out that China asked WHO to cover a coronavirus outbreak. And German magazine, Der Spiegel, and said that. It said that during a coronavirus on January 21st, and Xi Jinping reportedly asked tenders not to announce that the virus could be transmitted between humans and to delay any declaration of a coronavirus pandemic. Except for this, well, this is, pretty straightforward. And I wonder, when will China really gain this kind of courage to admit that this is actually true? U.S. Senate passes bill backing Taiwan's inclusion in WHO. The bill requested that the Pompeo develop a strategy that would enable Taiwan to participate in the WHO governing body, the WHA, as an observer. Co-chairs of the Senate Taiwan caucus emphasized that Taiwan was an observer in the WHA from 2009 to 2016. However, since Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen was elected and refused to acknowledge the 1992 consensus, China has sought to punish her and her administration by excluding Taiwan from international organizations. Well, actually, President Tsai, in an interview, said, "We are really grateful for the countries that have been supporting us very strongly for our participation in the WHO." And she said she wants to emphasize that this is a matter of right for the people of Taiwan. And we have 23 million people here. We can contribute. We can really be helpful. But at the same time, we do have the right to ask for help from the rest of the world. Indeed, I think what she said is correct. Taiwanese people deserve the right to ask for help. Well, now let's take a look at this projection. It's a CCP virus projected on Chinese consulate in LA. You can see that this face, it looks like who? It's a Xi Jinping, right? Well, it's a Chinese dissident group projected an image of Xi Jinping as a CCP virus with spike proteins and of the virus sprouting out of his head. And the other image is more interesting. It shows four-letter NMSL. You might think that is an English initial, but actually it's not. It's not an initial. It's actually a Chinese pronunciation. It means your mother has died. Well, I don't want to say that on TV, in Chinese about that, but that's the meanings like that. Actually, the term is kind of popular now for people that are anti-China. And I was told that netizen from Thailand kind of like to use it. Well, I just find out about the meaning today, too. Well, U.S. President Donald Trump has an argument with CBS reporter on Monday. Trump stood in front of a large sign that said, "America leads the world in testing." And CBS reporter Zhang Weijia just ask Trump, why is this kind of global competition of you every day? Like everyday Americans are still losing their life, and we're still seeing more cases every day. When Trump heard about this question, and he was kind of furious, he seems to be very angry. He said, well, they are losing their lives everywhere in the world, and maybe that's a question you should ask China. Don't ask me. Ask China that question, okay? And the reporter then fight back, said that, "Sir, why are you saying that to me, specifically that I should ask China?" Well, I think because she might be a little bit sensitive because she's an Asian American who came to the United States from China when she was only 2 years old. And Trump answered, "I'm not saying it specifically to anybody. I'm saying it to anybody that would ask a nasty question like that." Well, then Trump just, laughed and, left the whole room kind of surprised, and he just left the press conference. And a CNN anchor said, "That is such a nasty ending." Well, let's talk about the thing. Remember we talked about inauguration ceremony on May 20th yesterday. And today I want to share with you that the design of souvenirs came out. I think the color arrangement is pretty nice. You can see this is the layout of the inauguration ceremony. And actually, let's take a look. What do they have? They have the, the inauguration speech here. And also, this is a bag. It's like a bag is with some gifts here. What kind of gifts is that? Actually, there are except for the whatever we say, the tower and the thing that we can see a soap of the shape of Taiwan and hand sanitizer and hand cream. This is what we have in the box. These are the gifts. I think it is very sweet and very essential too. I think it will be fabulous if they put a mask in this box. I'm kind of surprised that they don't have a mask. I thought they will have a mask. Anyway, that will be today, The View with Catherine Chang. I'll see you tomorrow.